Hi there. Welcome to Beneath the Silent Stars, a podcast about exploring the mysteries that keep us up at night. I'm Julia, your host, and ever since I was a kid, I've been fascinated by things that defy explanation. UFOs, cryptids, government cover-ups. You name it. If it's strange, I want to know more.
Julia, I don't know if you'll hear this, but I had to call. I've been listening to your podcast, and I think I've seen what your father saw. The lights, the figure, it was outside my house last night, just standing there, watching, and the whispers. I hear them too. I don't know what this means, but you're not alone. Whatever this is, it's not just your father's story anymore.
I don't know who that was. The number was blocked. No voicemail. No way to call back. Just static. But it wasn't just what they said that unsettled me. It was the way they said it. The fear in their voice. The certainty. And if they're telling the truth, it means whatever my father saw, whatever left those whispers behind, it's still here. And it's not just following me. Which brings me to what I wanted to share today.
Julia, I don't have much time. I don't know if I should even be recording this, but I need you to hear it. I need someone to know. The whispers, they're not just in my dreams anymore. They follow me now, in the house, in the car, when I'm alone, when I'm not. It started small, just faint sounds on the edge of my hearing. But then I saw it. Not just the lights, not just the figure in the field, something else. Something darker. 2 nights ago, I woke up to the sound of static, like a radio left on in another room. I got up to turn it off, but there was no radio, just the sound. And then I saw it. A shape. A shadow standing in the hallway, taller than the doorframe, barely distinguishable from the darkness. It didn't move. It didn't speak. It only watched. I couldn't breathe, Julia. I felt like I was frozen, like it was holding me there. And then, without a sound, it was gone. But I know it wasn't a dream. I know because when I turned on the lights, the static was still there. Because the whispers were still there. And because when I looked in the mirror, for a second, just a flicker, I saw something standing behind me. Julia, whatever this is, it doesn't stop at the field. It doesn't stop with the lights. It follows. It waits, and I don't think it's done with me yet.
What was following him? I keep thinking about the way he described it. The static, the whispers, the shadow standing too tall in the hallway. I try to convince myself it was just his fear, that he was seeing patterns where none existed. But deep down, I know better. Because I've started noticing things too. It's not just the whispers on the tape. Lately, I've been waking up in the middle of the night, convinced that someone is in the room with me. My ears are ringing with that same static. The air is too thick, too charged. And sometimes, just for a moment, I think I see something in the corner of my vision, something shifting in the dark. The other night, I woke up at exactly 3:13 a.m. My entire body felt paralyzed, the kind of fear that grips you before you even understand why. And then I heard it, the faintest hum, just outside my window. It wasn't a car. It wasn't the wind. It was something else, something deliberate. I stayed frozen, listening, afraid to even move. And then I saw it. A figure, standing just beyond the edge of the streetlight, barely more than a silhouette. It didn't move, but I knew it was looking at me, watching. I blinked and it was gone. I didn't sleep after that. And since then, things have only gotten worse. The static is no longer just in my head. It's in my house. My radio crackles to life at random, whispering unintelligible words before cutting to silence. My TV turns itself on, the screen flickering with nothing but snow. Last night, I was sitting at my desk, listening to my father's tape again, when I felt it, a shift in the air, that unmistakable feeling that I wasn't alone. I turned slowly, heart hammering against my ribs, and for just a second, just one, I swear I saw something standing in the doorway, a shape, too tall, too still. And then, just like that, it was gone. I don't think I'm alone anymore. And I don't think I ever was. I don't know what to say. I knew my father was scared, but this is different. He wasn't just trying to understand something unknown. He was caught in something bigger than he could explain. Something that wouldn't let him go. That call confirmed what I've been fearing. This thing, whatever it is, isn't just a memory from my father's past. It's here. It's present. And it's not finished yet. The more I listen to these tapes, the more I realize that this phenomenon isn't just one thing. It's not just lights in the sky. It's not just whispers in the dark. It changes, it evolves, and somehow it chooses who to follow. Theories about these kinds of entities vary widely. Some say they're interdimensional beings, slipping in and out of our perception, only allowing us glimpses of their existence. Others believe they're plasma-based life forms, something that exists beyond traditional biology, appearing to us as light, sound, or electromagnetic anomalies. Then there are the darker theories, the ones my father may have suspected but never wrote down. Some researchers, like Jacques Vallée, have argued that these encounters are not simply about extraterrestrials, but are part of a much older phenomenon, one that has been recorded throughout human history. Vallée, and others who share his view, believe that these entities are not visitors from distant planets, but something interwoven with our reality, appearing to us in ways that change with the times. In ancient texts, these beings were called angels and demons. They appeared to humans, imparting cryptic messages, warnings, or manipulations. And their presence was often marked by strange lights in the sky, missing time, and overwhelming feelings of dread or euphoria. Some accounts of Marian apparitions, for instance, bear striking similarities to modern UFO encounters: blinding light, floating figures, and voices that seem to come from nowhere. If Vallée is right, then what my father experienced wasn't just a sighting, it was contact with something that has been here all along, something that has worn different masks throughout history. And if that's true, what does it want? This connection between supernatural and extraterrestrial phenomena blurs the lines of what we think we know. Are we dealing with separate entities, aliens and spirits? Or is it all part of the same intelligence, adapting its form to fit our expectations? If these things are ancient, then whatever my father saw, whatever I'm starting to see, isn't new. It's just waiting to be recognized. Shadow entities. The idea that encounters with certain phenomena leave a kind of mark, an imprint that attracts something else, something older, stories of the so-called hitchhiker effect, a phenomenon where exposure to unexplained events brings inexplicable experiences into one's life. People who've investigated UFOs, cryptids, or paranormal activity often report an increase in strange occurrences after their encounters, as if they've opened a door that can't be closed. Look at Skinwalker Ranch, the infamous site of UFO sightings, strange lights, and poltergeist-like activity. The phenomenon followed them home, just like it seems to have followed my father, just like it seems to be following me. But this connection between UFOs and poltergeists isn't unique to Skinwalker Ranch. Many cases of high strangeness seem to blend the paranormal with the extraterrestrial. Classic poltergeist activity, objects moving on their own, unexplained knocking, electronic devices behaving erratically, often occurs in the homes of people who have experienced UFO sightings. Some researchers believe these are not separate phenomena, but part of a broader, more complex intelligence at work. Take the infamous case of the Hopkinsville Goblins in 1955, where a family in Kentucky claimed they were attacked by strange humanoid creatures after witnessing mysterious lights in the sky. Along with the entities, they reported poltergeist-like disturbances in the house, strange tapping sounds, an oppressive atmosphere, and an eerie sense of being watched that lingered long after the event ended. In some theories, poltergeists are not spirits of the dead but manifestations of energy, forces that respond to human perception in ways we don't fully understand. Could encounters with UFOs or unknown entities somehow trigger these disturbances? Are they side effects of contact or are they intentional interactions? And if so, why? What if my father's experience wasn't just about seeing something? What if it left something behind? And what if whatever followed him is still looking for someone else to notice it? Researchers and visitors have reported seeing shadow figures, experiencing missing time, and even physical ailments after leaving the property. The phenomenon followed them home, just like it seems to have followed my father. Just like it seems to be following me. And now, after that call, I can't shake the feeling that this thing, whatever it is still watching, still waiting. He wasn't just documenting something unknown. He was being hunted by it. In the next episode, I'm going to try something I never thought I would. I have to go back to the house, the one my father lived in when all of this started. There are things left there, things I need to find. Maybe even more tapes, maybe more answers. If you've seen something, if you've heard the whispers, I need to know. I don't think I'm alone in this anymore. Until next time, keep looking to the skies. And if you feel something watching, you might not be imagining it.